Now the next three are the same thing, they're just a little trickier ones because sometimes you will have a number that's a prime number like 2 is in front, but sometimes you're going to have what's called a composite number in front, like 6 that has more than one pair of factors, and those are a little trickier to do. The numbers are a little bigger, and so they figured they were a little harder. They'll call them type 2. Process is the same. Starting out factoring my 2x squared. What times what is 2x squared? Well, to get 2, I just have 1 times 2, so x times 2x, or 2x times x. My signs, the end is positive. They're both the same as the middle, so again in this one we have a plus and a plus, since those were both pluses. Now I have to do the factors of 30. I got a whole lot more factors of 30 to check with. 1 times 30, 2 times 15, 3 times 10, 4 doesn't work, 5 times 6. I have to figure out which one of those pairs will end up giving me 19 in the middle when I do the outside product plus the inside product. Normally I just start with the closest pair and start checking. If I put the 5 here and the 6 here, that's going to give me 6x plus 10x. That's only 16, not 19. So then I say, oh, what if I switch them around the other way? What if I put the 6 here and the 5 here and check it? That's going to give me 5x plus 12x. Well, 5 plus 12 is still not big enough, right? That's only 17. So then I go to the next pair and try the 3 and the 10. If I do that, I'm going to get 10 plus 6, which is 16 again. So if I try it the other way, 10 and 3, that's going to give me 3 plus 20. Well, 23, that's too big now. So then I try the next pair. What if I do the 2 with the 15? 15 plus 4, 15 plus 4 is 19, that's the pair I want. So I just keep guessing and checking till I find the right pair that when I do the outside product plus the inside product adds up to that middle one. The next one when I factor. This is the trickier one because 6x squared could be 6x times x, but it might be 3x times 2x. And you really don't know what pair it's going to be when you start. And so what I usually do is I just make 2 sets of problems to remind myself. This might have more than one way of starting. So when I have a prime number, there's only one way to factor 2, but when I have a 6, there's more than one way to factor it, and I don't know which pair I'm going to use. Follow my rules. What should my signs be? Negative? Both negative. Negative and negative. And then at least they made the end number so there's not a lot of factors. There's only one pair of factors for 2. It's 1 times 2. I just have to figure out which way to put them in and which is the right pair to plug it into. I want to end up with a 13 in the middle. So, should I put the 2 first or the 1 first?
The 2.
I put the 2 first and then the 1 and check it. This is going to give me 6x, or negative 6x, minus 2x.
Okay.
Which is only 8, right?
Yeah.
Which is okay. Then we say, well, that didn't work. Let's try it the other way. Let's put the 1 and then the 2. This is going to give me negative 12x minus 1x. And a negative 12 minus 1, sure enough, adds up to 13. So I don't even need to check the other one because I already found my answer. But if that hadn't worked, I'd jump down to the bottom one and try those. So go ahead and try that last one there. So if we're going to factor 3y squared, what times what is 3y squared?
Y and Y2.
No,
Oops. Right.
because y times y squared is y to the third, not 3y squared.
3y?
Y and 3y is 3y squared, right? A y times a y is a y squared. So we should be starting with y and 3y. And then we look at our signs. What should our signs be?
Positive. Negative. It's only two. Positive or negative.
The end is a negative, so what's my rule? If the end is a negative,
Oh yeah.
we got one of each, right?
Yeah.
One plus and one minus. We don't know what order, we're just going to plug them in, and if we have to switch them around, we'll switch them around, like we did on that last one. Now we have to do the factors of 20. 1 and 20, 2 and 10, 3 doesn't go into 20, 4 and 5. We want to find the pair that's going to give us a positive 28 when we plug them in. There's 6 different ways you could do it.
The 2 and the 10?
The 2 and the 10, which one did you write down first?
Oh,
The 10, right?
yeah.
The 10 and the 2, because in my outside is a minus 2y, my inside is a positive 30y. And a negative 2 plus 30, or 30 minus 2, is a positive 28. So we have y plus 10 times 3y minus 2. All right, we'll work till about 10 o'clock. Those should all be under that little section that says